like you know, like I'm again, like I'm part of the fucking youth, so I see what the fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the cool guys. You know what I'm saying? Like breaking, like cool guys breaking records.
Yeah, man. The championship.
That's a whole different story.
Okay, that's a different stunt right there. Wait a minute now.
Yeah, we do.
Wait a second, bro. Whoa. What are we doing here?
Yo. Yeah, this is a 2016 Cleveland Championship ring, custom made for Colson Baker, aka Machine Gun.
There he is.
Hold on.
Wow.
That's a bar.
That's a stunt. I noticed it blinging.
I don't step out much, but
hold on.
That's a custom. That's a custom Cleveland Cavaliers championship ring. Rubies and diamonds representing the wins and losses.
Respect, my brother. Respect to the Cavs, my G.
Thank you.
Hey guys, here I am, Crystal B, reporting live from Las Vegas at MGM Grand, where the Canelo Chavez Jr. fight is going down this Saturday. You can watch it on HBO pay-per-view. This is a little bit of what Radio Row looks like. We're broadcasting live at Radio Row, favorite station, Power 106. Always checked in.
So we're talking favorite Powerhouse moments. There's been so many over the years. I mean, everything. You know, one really dope thing about Powerhouse is you never know who's gonna show up. There's always surprise guests and there's always surprise celebrities. I remember one year roaming around backstage and looking up and seeing this guy who's like 6'6", and it turns out to be Kobe Bryant running around backstage. But one of my favorite Powerhouse moments is a very, very dope moment. LA's very own The Game was performing, doing his thing. His album had just dropped and he had a feature on there from Kanye West, and all of a sudden you look out and Kanye West comes on stage, and Game and Kanye are doing their thing. They're performing Dreams, and then Kanye does Can't Tell Me Nothing, which also had just recently came out, and just seeing 20,000 fans. Wait till I get my money right. It was just a classic moment and one of my favorite Powerhouse moments.
Yo, so there's so many memories I have. I mean, from Eminem performing to the Beastie Boys. Like, it's been such a diverse run for Powerhouse, and like it's just always to see the way that it all comes together in the last minute is like just always an amazing thing. But for me personally, was like DJing and being on stage with Kanye when we brought out T.I. And T.I. had like What You Know and Bring 'Em Out, I believe. Like, it was like that moment where I felt like Kanye and Tip were like at the top of their game at that moment. It was a really big moment, but to actually be on stage and feel that energy behind Kanye West performing All Falls Down and those really early Kanye hits and such, that was like a moment for me that I'll never ever forget personally.
All right, Powerhouse moment. I wasn't working at Power 106 yet, but I so wanted to. I was in the audience. Ludacris stops the show and announces from his two-way pager that Aaliyah just passed away in a plane accident, and you can hear a pin drop in the audience. It's sold out. It was insane, and I thought to myself, that's a pretty tough job for Ludacris to do, to go out there and break bad news when everyone's having so much fun and it's Powerhouse. And he had to make that announcement, and everybody, I mean, I looked around, I saw some people crying, some people looked so confused, and then you just start thinking about what happened and all of that, and then, when you leave the concert, when we left the concert, you found out exactly what happened. But that was just an insane moment, to stop the entire show and to break that news. Must have been tough, and it was tough for the audience as well, man.
All right,
ready.
I'm rolling. All right, I have very, very many memories of Powerhouse, and a lot of people don't know that I'm behind the scenes with our Powerhouse shows. I actually do a lot of the bookings of the artists for the shows, and every Powerhouse is very special to me, but one in particular that I remember, a memory that I think is very dope for me, was the first artist I actually booked for Powerhouse years ago, and it was the Beastie Boys. I remember actually going up to Capitol Records and meeting with the record label and meeting with BC's manager and making the pitch to actually have them perform at Powerhouse. And when it got back to me like, yo, they're down, they're excited to do it, they want to perform, I was like, wow. And then fast forward to weeks later when they stepped on that stage as a fan, I was just loving it. And just to see them there, and then to even talk to them after the show, they were even more excited than I was, because at the time they were performing at all these rock shows, and we were one of the first hip-hop stations that really asked them to perform a hip-hop show. And at the end of the day, they're hip-hop artists, and they were so excited to be part of the show. But that was definitely one of the memories I had of Powerhouse, just having the Beastie Boys perform on that stage.
One of my favorite Powerhouse moments was when one of my favorite groups performed. It was Outkast. I forget what year it was. It was like 2002, 2003. But it was just coming off of their 4th album, and man, they killed it. Andre 3000. It was amazing to see him in his element, in his genius. But that was probably one of my greatest and most memorable Powerhouse moments, because I got to sneak back from working and got a little glimpse of Outkast performing live. It was amazing, and that's what Powerhouse is amazing.